Hey everybody, it's Kit here. Happy Tuesday and welcome back to the Brooks Legacy. We are with our wonderful panda. Here is his new thumbnail to give you a, again, sneak peek of what is to come after this video. And this is also the last of our Winterfest slash New Year's celebrations for the Brooks. So that's pretty awesome, pretty exciting. For him, it is SSP internship, which stands for the Sim Space Program, but I did not feel like typing all of that out. Yeah. So, um, yeah, that just shows the next bit of his life, and also, I guess, a slight spoiler of yes, he did get in. I think he gets the news of this episode, though, so there's that. Um, but yeah, so super exciting, and I hope you guys are having a great week. It is actually spring break for me, so I hopefully am drowning in beagle fur and eating good food and getting hugs from my mom and throwing the ball for Flash quite a bit, hopefully. So yeah. Um, that being said, if it's not spring break for y'all, I hope y'all are having a good week, and please pet your babies for me if y'all got babies. I guess kids do count too, in a non-creepy way. I really meant fur babies, but you know, kids work too. Yeah, I'm gonna shut up. Let's get into this. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Patience is not Panda's strong suit. He's been waiting so long. He's got two very important things he's been waiting on, and he hasn't gotten news from either of them. What's a guy to do with all this nervous energy? Jog with his best dog, of course. What if he didn't get in? What if she never messaged? The thoughts kept him stir crazy even at night. So when he wasn't jogging, you guessed it, he was fixing and upgrading. This time it was the outdoor speaker. He's also gotten fairly good at this robotics thing. He doesn't weld his fingers to things nearly as much anymore, or bonk himself in the head with a hammer. He almost took out his eye once, but don't tell his mom or sister that, or his dad. Tell no one. Let's just keep that between all of us. Yeah, mum's the word. But in between the keeping busy, he is inevitably drawn to his computer. He checks all of his emails like clockwork, and all of his socials. IMs, nothing. No correspondence from Marin, or news on his internship. Sometimes he can't leave the computer either, so he spends his time reading manga, fictions, chatting with his cousins. Psst, Kason, why are you ignoring Panta's IMs? Come on, dude. He's even taken to chatting with random strangers online, completely ignoring his dad's rules of online safety. We don't tell his dad that either. Okay? I just smacked y'all, sorry. Marin missing is getting to everyone. Panda's trying to be optimistic, as only a panda can be, but his parents are losing hope. He's doing his best to cheer them up, but it sucks that he can't do more. He feels so helpless, and it's making him question his internship, or going away for college. It doesn't help that he feels like his mom is avoiding him suddenly. Did he do something wrong? Did he miss something? Maybe he's missed something. He didn't pick up a dish, or he didn't wish her a happy holiday. He needs to do something for them for Winterfest, that's it. Right? He finds himself hanging out in his sister's room. He keeps it dusted and vacuumed. He keeps the plants watered. He keeps it ready, just in case. He feels like a bad son for wanting to go to college and that internship, if he gets it. Maybe he should stay home. But in Marin's room, those doubts disappear. It's like she's there, telling him to go. That it's okay. But he doesn't want a feeling. He wants his sister. He wants her here, to smack him upside the head, give him a hug, and tell him to go. Come on, Mar. She said she'd send a letter by now. She couldn't be dead, could she? Plummet. What should he do? And when he does find his mom, she's usually exploding, and it's never a good thing. Being a celebrity is tough, and in this situation, it's even harder. He does the best he can, but it's never enough, it feels like. How can he make this better? Mom, it'll be okay. We'll find her. But how can you be sure, Blaz? She could be... Her sobs break his heart. Marin... Dang it. Dang it. Why do this to them? Panda knew she was struggling, that she couldn't talk to him. He was a kid. Mom wasn't listening, and Dad's got all the voices. But she wasn't alone. Yeah? Panda was here. They were all here. Weren't they? Panda wished things were different. That he could be Superman like when he was little and make everything good again. But all he could seem to do was make Annie clean and happy. And even that wouldn't be for long, 'cause he couldn't take her with him to uni. And that made him feel even worse. They got out of the house a bit for the Humor and Hijinks Festival. Dad and Panda made a snow pal together. It was fun. It helped restore his faith a bit, and it made him feel better, even if it was cut short suddenly by his mom being upset about Uncle Andy suggesting a vacation for the family. Panda was on the fence. It could be a good idea. Maybe? On the one hand, Marin could come back during Winterfest, or send a letter. He wouldn't be here to greet her, or get the letter. On the other hand, the house was draining all of them. Him, his mom, and Dad. They were all suffocating. Waiting was choking the life out of them. He nearly lost all of his optimism. The snow pal had to bring it back. They could use a break. And he knew Marin would understand that. So, when his mom announced they would be going on a Winterfest vacation, Panda got his things together and sorted Marin's room out, just in case, and also restored her fading mural. It was so funky. An octopus and a knife. It was so Marin. He was happy to have his hope back. He didn't exactly believe she would come back while they were gone, but he felt like they would be reunited soon. He held on to that hope with everything he had. To Panda's surprise, the trip was to Mount Komorebi. Awesome! That meant more snow pals. He would have been fine with Granite Falls or literally anywhere. But snow? And a new place? Heck yeah! But what made this place absolutely 100,000,000 tranquility infinity% worth it was to see the effect it had on his parents. His mom was smiling for the first time in what felt like months, and his dad was able to focus on them, if just for a bit. They were even able to enjoy a partial family hike together, until the voices made his dad have a freak out and yell at him. Don't worry, Panda didn't take it personally. His mom even went shopping. Well, they all did, really, for some new snow gear. Como is really fun. 10 out of 10. Panda approved. The trip was only for a week, and they didn't really do a ton of cool or interesting things other than hang out as a family, but that was just fine with Panda. He preferred it that way, actually. But what he did enjoy doing was leaving snow pals everywhere. And you could call it his snow panda army. Ha 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 ha. One neat thing to note about this trip, though, was that he met the mountain, or Komorebi, mascot. Panda thinks the name was Yamachan. He was a pretty cool dude. They did a hip bump, chatted a bit, and he even gave Panda a cool keepsake. Of course, there were snow sports, which meant he had to try them. So he got a lunar snowboard and hiked up the short bunny hill in the cold on this wonderful winter's night. Oh, Watcher, he's never been this nervous doing a sport before. How do you steer or control your stops? Or do anything? Well, Panda found a way to stop. It didn't feel very good. The snow does not make for a soft landing. But, giving that a go, he tried again and again, and he found his favorite thing about this trip. Shredding powder! Woohoo! He's gonna miss this. The family time, his parents, his cousins, and aunt and uncle. And of course, Annie and Cinnamon. They are such good dogs. He can't take Annie with him to Oasis Springs, though. But he has news. He got in. He's officially a cadet of the SSP, which stands for Sim Space Program. He got the email 2 days before they went home. He's going to be an astronaut. And as soon as he gets done with the prereq and passes all of the fitness and knowledge tests, that is, he's going to be studying his butt off for it. The first step to his dream is several weeks at an SSP training facility, and the step after that is to go on to university to continue with the programs there. Annie will have to stay home for a while, but his parents are fine with watching her, and he's going to go visit on the weekends. Man, university, SSP. The entire world is in front of Panda, and waiting beyond is the space frontier, the thing he's wanted since he was little. He can do it. He will do it. How could he not? He's Blaze Brooks, and Panda to boot. He is Panda, and he is going to rule it all! Just kidding. But he is super excited about it. Good night, world. Happy Winterfest, New Year's, and all of that. In the spring, Panda's astronaut training begins. Woohoo! Panda got in. Panda got in. Although, really, were we doubting him? No, of course not. We're going to ignore the fact that, yeah, obviously I want him to get in, but shush, shush. Nah, he's worked really hard for it. He's got a lot of hard work ahead of him, but he gets to do what he's wanted to do for ages, and I think that's pretty awesome. So yeah, the spring is looking bright for Generation 3. And we're actually almost to spring, but we do have one more post of winter left, and that will be with Marin tomorrow for her Winterfest. But yeah, so, I mean, it's highs and it's lows, and it's hard, I think, moving on and letting go. Not letting go, but I mean, things are changing, and you're either going to be changed with it, or you're going to get torn apart. I mean, it's a tornado. Wow, tornado. What the hell did I just say? We don't know. I don't know. But yeah, so, but everybody's getting somewhere, and that's pretty awesome. So Kaysen's going to university, and Blaze is going to his internship, and Oscar is soon to graduate high school, which is really cool, and he's the next birthday we got coming up, so that is awesome. So yeah. Hopefully you guys are excited. I am too, and I'm also realizing that the pictures of my quote unquote what's been written in my folders and whatnot, I have a very weird system, don't ask. We're getting to the end of everybody's, which means that we are fast approaching the catch-up point, I think, which is awesome! Oh, thank you, God. So yeah, yay! Happiness all the way around for the most part. But anyways, thank y'all so very much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed this, and yeah, Marin's tomorrow. I hope y'all have a great week. And don't forget, where the water's slow, legacies grow.